Welcome to the Radio Nation 8 for the second time on Hump Day. Woo woo! Sorry, I had to take care of a little personal business that came right the fuck up. Oh, well, such things happen in life. Oh, well, we're back. We're back. I don't know how's the weather where everybody's at. The weather here sucks. It's 35-degree rainstorm. I guess that's better than having snow, I guess. It's quite cold and nippy outside, a little windy. It's Hump Day, Burger King Day. Actually, I didn't go to Burger King, but it's Hump Day there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we're waiting on some peoples to show back up. Sorry about that, but had some personal shit pop the fuck up. It'll be taken care of. So. So let's see what else is in the news. Oh, it's the first day of February. Woohoo! Actually got my check, so that's a good thing. So I guess we have to worry about next month now. Woo. Hopefully they work something out between now and then. We shall see, I guess. I would hope so anyway. Have no clue. Either my shit's not working or nobody's chatting nothing, so I don't know. Do. Don't know. Probably should have just stayed on from the afternoon all the way till now, but are on a little earlier than normal, but whatever. Is what it is. Oh. Don't know. Don't know. So, how's everybody's Wednesday? It's the first day of February, the short month of the year. Let's see. It wasn't much in the news today. No chicken plant burnt. That's a good thing. Eat all the eggs we can get at this point in time. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'll turn the music back on here in a moment. Jam out to the tune for a little while longer. Jam out to the tunes a little bit longer. Oh my. Getting pictures sent to us now. How nice. Can't imagine. Well. Here, I even dropped the link early. Boop. Mm-mm-mm. Da, 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 da. I'm going to put the music back on here in a moment. Got a lot of competition, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. Multitasking here. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know. Can't get to that site without fucking up. What's up, Anthony? Welcome. Sorry I had to leave earlier. Had something pop the fuck up. Had to take care of. Ba-do-ba-do. Ah. Do. So how was Hump Day there, Anthony? Another beautiful day in the swamps. As long as you didn't get eaten by the gator, that's a good thing. As long as you ain't get eaten by the alligator. Have to carry you a chicken with you or something. Let him eat the chicken instead of your leg. Uh, cold here. It's like 35 degrees, but thank God it's not snowing or icing yet. Give it time though. Might probably getting that shit that went to Texas probably. But I don't know. What's up, Simone? Welcome, Vicky. I don't think I remember seeing Simone, but welcome. Welcome. Or is that Savannah? Because she can't come in under Savannah for some reason. I remember correctly. I don't know. Uh, what's up, Vicky? What's the weather doing in Iowa? Probably better than we got right now. Our weather, 3 days of damn rain, man. Tired of it. Tired of it. Beep. I don't know how that can be, but the link's at the top of the page if you want to grab it or you want another one, or you don't want one at all. Up to you. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I know. I forgot to do something else today in the back room, too. Oh, I got to go back there anyway later on. So, here, I'll drop it again. Right below you. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. How about you?
Eh, tired of the rain, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Plus, it's cold too. 35-degree rain sucks.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I can't see the chat, though. It's not running for me on this side. I don't know why I'm blocked. Like somebody went ahead and blocked me.
I don't know. I got to go back there later anyway, so I'll look at it when I go back there.
Okay. Um, just a whole bunch of stuff happening. You know what was really funny today? I feel like there's a whole bunch of sabotage going on, whether you want to call it, within the movement or within the whole military operation over in Ukraine. It's hysterical. Did you see the ship? With all those Bradleys on it, and then what does it say? It says Navy vessel USNC Gordon with its cargo of 60 Bradleys for Ukraine has broken down after putting to sea just 40 nautical miles off the coast and now is being towed back to Baltimore. Isn't that
That's nice.
hysterical? That to me, I think it's been sabotaged, don't you?
Sounds like fun though. I mean, I don't know. That just nothing makes any sense. Welcome, Kayla. Welcome. Welcome back.
how's
Sorry, I had to.
how's your mom? How's your mom doing, Kayla?
She's in a private room, baby.
Oh, that's good.
She's in a private room, and Kayla's nugget hunting. Woo woo. Kayla's nugget hunting. Dr. Coyle, paging Dr. Coyle. Mm.
Well, tell Lori C that Savannah says hi, and I've been praying for her. I'm glad that she's coming out of it.
Right. We need Laura C back on the Raw Nation. Woo
Yeah, we
hoo.
do. So isn't that hysterical though? That I mean, it's just like, oh,
Sounds
and
like
then did you see the one from yesterday where they can't fire the cannons and then they're calling some support desk to figure out how to shoot the cannon? Did you see that one yesterday?
right. Whoop whoop whoop.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Oh, she set
none
your
of it makes
sweetheart for
any
battle.
sense.
Yes, she only knew. Woo.
So, do you think that we're just giving them all of our crap? I mean, it's beginning to look like we're giving them all the outdated stuff because we just want to get rid of it and don't want to store it
I don't
anymore.
know about that because the Abrams tanks are not garbage. They're supposedly getting front of the line tanks, but it's not going to make any difference because it's going to take them 22 weeks to train on them to fucking actually drive them. So, I mean, who's driving the tanks? Is it going to be the Ukrainians or is it going to be the Americans and the Germans or whoever is with the tanks?
Yeah.
Plus, if you ship them tanks, what United States has a tank battalion, tank support battalion behind them, so when the tank breaks, they just go there and fix it real quick. Whereas in Ukraine, they're going to have to call a tank tow truck, which, I mean, you're
Well,
kind of going to be,
it's like they're calling if my computer breaks down, I have to call our 1-800 number for support to, figure out what's wrong with my computer. Same
right.
thing here.
Well,
They're
they're going to
calling
have
a
to
number.
pretty much tow it off the battlefield like a broken fucking car and drag it to the back somewhere. And,
They'll just abandon it because
well,
I
that's
don't
just going
see
to
us
be like a
coming in.
sitting duck. And don't really think you want the SU 57s and 34s. Just poof.
Unless they were in the shop to begin with and they never got repaired, and so it doesn't make any difference. I don't know.
Well,
I kind of
none of this
it
crap
kind of
makes any sense, but
the way this thing's going, it makes me think that we're giving them all of our junk. Things that we couldn't get repaired because it seems like they're having problems left and right.
yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Well, the stuff that just popped up between my feed and Savannah's feed is Kayla and Laurie C's Venmo and Cash App to help out Laurie C with her hospital expenses, which are going to be huge. Consider an ICU ventilator and all that good crap. It's going to be a big bill. So anything that you can donate would be greatly appreciated by Kayla and Laurie C. If you choose not to, that's fine also. And I have nothing to do with either one of them. It's directly to Kayla and Laurie C. So I got nothing to do with it. I don't touch it, don't see it, don't do anything.
And then we got Dallas in an ice storm. That was just horrendous today. And that's 2 days in a row for this ice storm. 2 days in a row.
Well, we're almost there because we're at 35 degrees and it's been raining for the last 2 days and a half. So woo-hoo.
I know. I find it a bit
if it does
unusual.
ice in here, we're going to be screwed because this state has no snow removal or sand spreading or any kind of equipment to do shit to the streets. They don't even have a plow at the firehouse.
Did you see Project Veritas with their exposure on that guy? I mean, you saw that video, didn't you?
Yeah, he went fucking bonkers. And the funniest part is Project Veritas rented one of them
LED trucks.
trucks and put it right out front their Manhattan studio. So, I mean,
there's something big that's supposed to drop today for Project Veritas, but maybe it'll drop in 15 minutes. I don't know. They said, you think that's funny? Just wait till we see what we do tomorrow. So I'm still waiting because tomorrow is today. So I'm still waiting to see what they've got.
I'm just happy I got my check showed up. I'm like, woohoo, clap, clap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, put it this way, it didn't get there early. It got there like it normally does, about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, dudes.
Oh, what was the other one that was really funny? Let me see. Hold on.
I don't know. I haven't been over there on the Rhino Nation chat for a day, and my God, it's like, whew, I'm so behind. There's like 100 new posts over there. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm glad to see this because I'm in the state of Missouri. Missouri Attorney General doubles down on firing school officials who took students to the drag show. It's a huge problem. Okay, good.
Oh, you mean it wasn't a drag race? Oh my goodness. Come on.
We need to, it's these activists that are coming in as school teachers and, who's ever doing this crap.
Oh my, I wonder who that could be. That
I
sounds like
know.
somebody's brothers and sisters. That sounds like somebody's brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'll be nice and not mention names. I'll be nice and not mention names.
I'm still wondering if Russia has George Soros or that Brown guy, that Lord Brown. I would really like to know that. I'd love to see some confirmation.
I have Putin's personal number. Would you like me to give it to you, and you can probably call him, and he might be able to tell you?
Yeah, that would be great.
Stop, dog.
I'm impressed with Putin's, so far. He's cleaning up all this shit.
Well, yeah, supposedly. Guess we'll find out in time.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe we might know about it. Maybe. Highly doubt it, but
Oh, and then somebody driving, was it a man from Lawrence, Massachusetts, is being credited but in saving the life of a driver who lost consciousness on I-93. So they're driving on icy roads. Everybody's going really, really slow because the whole thing is ice. And this guy starts driving in the middle, in the medium, right where the highway divider is. and I guess he's lost consciousness. Oh,
nice.
Is that what we're going to have to deal with from now on? People losing consciousness as they're driving.
I don't
this
know.
is so wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
And then the pilot
nice
dying in midair with 200 passengers on board. That was really good too. From now on, we're going to have to deal with this shit. This is hard.
Yep. Unbelievable. I don't know. I'm like so ready to be done with rain.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is that it's really cold here. But I like that because the ground is not muddy. It's all frozen. And so when I let my dog out, he does not return to the door, head to toe in mud, which normally when it's nice out, it's going to be a mud bath again.
Well, that's like here. It's just, I don't know. Whoever designed this shit down here should have had their ass kicked. The fucking drainage ditch in front of every house is just
overflowing.
Well, they're not overflowing. It's just it takes forever for them to dry out. So in the summertime, you just have a massive mosquito breeding ground. It's just like,
yeah.
I mean, not so much now because it's not that warm, but the summertime, because you would think that okay, they dug them out to make them deeper. That's fine, that's good, but you would figure they'd come by and give you like some crushed rocks or something to put it in there, so the water like evaporates much faster. No, that'd be too much like work.
Oh my goodness. I just seen this one. It says, oh my God, this just happened at LAX, caught on YouTube live stream. Delta flight lost an engine on takeoff. No injuries reported.
Well, that's not unheard of. I mean,
well, it looks like he's dragging something. I don't know. Maybe not. I gotta
not
zoom
unheard
in on
of.
this.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh yeah. Did it? Let me see. Yeah, it sparked. It kind of made a boom. A boom and a flash. Okay, I'll put that in Rhino chat. That's on police frequency. So what have you been up to? Anything?
No, it's been raining too. Been raining for the last 3 days, 2 days at least. Not too much. Oh, but the other day I had enough excitement. The other day I got a new alternator. Then the battery took a crap. They changed that out because the battery's bad. I figured, oh, it would be good. So they put a new battery in. Parked in almost the same spot. And what happened? Click, 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 click. Because the alternator that I got that was supposedly new and good was toast and bad. So AutoZone decided they don't want to warranty it no more. So they gave me the money back. But I had to get the old one out first. So I had to go to a parts store and get a new, pay 270 some bucks for a new alternator before I could get the old one out and get the money back. And in the meantime, luckily I caught the only half hour of the day that it didn't rain, and I had a tarp in the car so I didn't get soaking wet that way. So I had such fun the other day. But other than that,
yeah.
So I don't know. We have a lot of people on another channel right now because they're having a whatever.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. What, 10 days now? Come on. Give it up.
Well, it just, I don't know. It's all childish shit, but whatever.
It is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's, gossipy. Gossip.
Well, they're
whatever.
trying to pin shit down that doesn't, it's going to all the wrong places where they're trying to pin the shit. I'm like, sorry. And I
I
was
don't
one
know
of
why
the,
they care so much. It's becoming an obsession with these people. Ugh,
well, that's exactly, but say what it is, say what it is.
jeez.
Da, 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 da. Oh, the one that
Yeah.
pisses me off is the real raw news is all fake. I was like, why don't they just like end that thing then and just stop putting shit out?
I think
Just
he's making money off of it. That's why.
oh, I'm sure he is because I'm sure half the people don't and watch that thing where it says it's all fake and they
Oh,
follow the shit.
guess. Okay, just think about it. Um, the National Enquirer, you would buy that at the newsstand as at the checkout counter, as you're checking out your groceries. Now we all know National Enquirer's not real. Sometimes they get it right, but most of the time it's, always talking about the royals this, royals that, celebrity this, celebrity that. Well, Real Raw News is basically doing the same thing, except he is asking for donations, and then he writes these stories. Now these stories have been, yeah, what do I want to say? They've been pretty good until the point where I went ahead and started digging even deeper, because he said that they captured someone with a one-way ticket in his pocket, going somewhere like he's going to leave the country. And I'm like, hello, I mean, how old are you? Because there are no printed tickets anymore. It's all e-ticket, and you print out your boarding pass if you want to have a printed boarding pass at the airport, or you use your phone. So what are you talking about, this one-way ticket, this printed one-way ticket to go out of the country? I'm like, oh, he's so full of shit. And so I started digging on, his name isn't even Michael Baxter. It's something else. It's Michael something or other. And he's had two other channels over the years.
All
And
right.
I guess he made $10,000 on the Hillary Clinton story. Uh, so
Well, I mean, that chick like she like a cat with she like three cats because she got that had that many lives already.
well, it's this guy from New Zealand who's been digging into a lot of these websites that
Yeah.
are tabloid publications. And he put out a YouTube video like a year ago. And I was upset that it took me a year to find the YouTube video. Of course, I wasn't really looking before, until I'm like, he's gotten this wrong too many times. So yeah, his name isn't even Michael Baxter.
Well,
So it's a tabloid publication. I mean, he does say it right there, and we're the ones that went ahead and took it all. Oh my gosh, well, he's got, maybe it's right, maybe it's right. I wish.
Oh, I have a question. I'll have pictures of them tomorrow, hopefully, or pictures of them soon. Would the people here like to purchase? If you want to purchase a heart-shaped, like a quartz rock that's on a 24-inch necklace, come in multiple different colors. They got red and white, purple, blue, turquoise, clear, multiple colors. Actually, you are. I wish I could share a picture right now. I got a picture of all the stones. Pretty cool looking stones. They're come with a 24-inch necklace. They got little ones, and they got one that's littler, and I guess it's a size of, let's say, a little smaller than a quarter, and then one that's like a little bit bigger than a quarter. The little ones would roughly go for like 1850, including shipping, and the bigger ones probably go for 2250, including shipping. So I don't know if we'd be able to guarantee them for Valentine's Day because the shipping industry and mail system is all fucked up.
I'm sure they're
And I
coming from
mean that.
China too.
I mean that come with a capital. Oh, getting the box is not a problem. Getting them through the United States is the issue. Because I know I got something coming from UPS that left the 27th, and it got to Jackson, Mississippi the other day, and it's been sitting there for a day and a half because they're saying it's not going to be delivered till Thursday. I figured, well, okay, if it's in Jackson, Mississippi, it ain't that far from Louisiana. It should have been there last night, and it could have dropped it off today, but no. So shipping anything by UPS, the Postal Service, or FedEx right now in this country is a fucking nightmare because you ain't getting it quick. And if you do, you're paying a fortune. Because I saw something the other day, it was cost damn near double what the article was to get it to you in 2 days. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Woo, woo, woo. So nobody's chatting, or we're just sitting here frozen. Da, 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 da. So how's Chewy besides being muddy?
He's good. He's good. Yeah, no, he hasn't done any tickets lately. He hasn't been staying outside for a huge time. I mean, maybe 20 minutes at the most, 20, maybe a half an hour,
Nah,
depending on
I
what the
figured he'd be
temperature
strolling
is.
down the street passing out business cards. Say, hey, baby, you want to do some humping? Woo.
Now,
Mom, can I go back to
the one thing that I did like though, okay, the at PetSmart, they went ahead and they called me and asked me, well, while you're away, do you want us to do any training with Chewy? And I said, I would love that, but I just can't afford it right now. There's no way I can afford any of that. And they're like, okay. But when I went ahead and picked him up, he used to jump up on me all the time, anytime I let him out of his kennel to go outside, he'd jump up on me. And then sometimes I'd have to walk him, to certain areas or whatever. Um, and he, I noticed that he hadn't been jumping. Of course, he's jumping now, a week out, and I don't know what their command. I need to call them and say, okay, so what was the command that you used, on him for not jumping? Um, I have no idea what they, but I definitely noticed somebody taught him not to jump because he was not jumping for like a full week, and then now he's just gone back to what he used to do. Now
well,
he's
you
jumping
never
again.
know, Mom. He might tired out from humping all the females at the doggy place. He might have been a little tired. Now he's not humping nothing. He's got all kind of energy again. He's like, woo.
So next time I'm in PetSmart to buy dog food or whatever, I'm going to have to go up to the hotel place and ask, what's that command that you guys use? Because I loved it when he wasn't jumping anymore. And
It's pretty funny. You show up.
he's
Well, how did he do? Oh, he's quite the little humper. Oh my God, that's funny.
that was funny. I'm like,
That that
okay.
that and the two story. I was like, oh my God, too many trains trying to leave the station at one time. Oh my.
One
Talking,
stitch has
talking about
popped
teeth,
out
damn
now.
it.
Well, I know about my teeth. I've got stitches in my mouth, and what I'm like, do I have to go to a dentist to go ahead and get these stitches removed? And he goes, well, you could, they'll probably come out on their own, or you can try to remove them after 2 weeks if you want to. And I just have not, wanted to do it myself. I noticed today that one of them has popped out. So I'm like, playing around with that.
That's not a good thing.
Well, the two
No,
weeks
I
is
can't see
up.
me
It's
doing
pretty
that
much all
neither.
healed. Now I want to put my bridge back in, but it still pinches. So I'm still filing. I'll let you know when I actually get that sucker filed out.
I tell you what, that's a funny sight picture too. I can see you now in a hoodie, a pair of jeans with fucking pair of shop glasses on, putting that bad boy in a vice and
No,
you see
that's not how I'm doing
Chewy next to you over there in a chair. What in the fuck are you doing, Mom?
it.
can see it now. Chewy's like, do I need to wear eye protection too? Maybe I'll just go in the other room while she's doing this. I
Oh.
can see it now. Too
So
funny.
I might need to make a dentist appointment to have him remove the stitches and then file the bridge down to where it's not pinching me anymore.
Oh, did you see the amount of the thing from Southwest Airlines? The amount of pilots they're losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, you probably got to unsubscribe and resubscribe, Joey, because YouTube's being a pain in the ass about that shit. Da, 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 da. Yeah,
Yeah.
we probably got a low number because everybody's glued to Shane Phillips' show. Because what really happens being told. Oh my, the real story. It's funny.
No, I know.
Not really. It's kind of childish, but whatever.
Oh, I just can't believe it's gone on for this long. We're going on 10 days now, and it
Oh,
seems
it's
like
like a
every
forest
single
fire that won't
day.
fucking go out.
I know. And there's
You
one
know,
person that just seems to keep it going forever. Come on.
we got the trench coat being put on and the little detective's hats, and
Ugh,
like we're all
I
gonna be
know. We got to
Columbo.
get down to this. We got to get down to this. We got to
We're
figure
all
this out.
we're all gonna be
Scare
Columbo.
me.
We're gonna all be Columbo.
Come
I'm in the wrong.
on, dude.
I'm in the wrong channel though. I need to get some fancy boots. I'm just saying. I need to get some fancy boots. Just messing.
It's getting ridiculous. It's just so absurd.
Oh my, you're lurking. Oh my, lurking, lurking, lurking. What's up, David Ed? Welcome, welcome. Eating a sandwich. A
Oh, hi,
sandwich.
David Ann. How are you?
What kind of sandwich you eating?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it sucked. I didn't even get no free blue raspberry Slurpee today either. Woo! What's up there, Pappy Two Bears? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm way behind in Telegram chat because I got like 100. I got 100 more play posts to go through. I was like, I don't know. Oh, but what I was saying about the little heart-shaped rocks, put them in a one. Put a one you think you'd be interested in said article or not. Oh, why not? Why don't anyone talk to me? That's interesting. Oh, that's funny. Why not? Well, that's
Sherlock
interesting.
Holmes wants to talk to you. Whatever.
Oh, does want to?
He's
Oh,
still
well.
on the case.
Oh, well. Hey, whoops, hold on. I just fucked up. Let me drop the link. I hit the wrong button.
Sherlock Holmes, whatever.
No, Columbo. Gotta get the trench coat, man. Gotta have me
Columbo, yeah, there you go.
Columbo with the hat. Gotta put a hat on.
Answer asking the never ending questions. Whatever.
Right. Call him Tracy. Oh yeah.
Oh, again today. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I think I've already seen this one. Now you gotta tell me on these Gitmo flights. I know you think it's a distraction, but this is one hell of a distraction for Gitmo 844 and 845 and 842 and Homeland Security. Just making all these trips down there is just, every single day.
Well, maybe they're taking Valentine's balloons.
Well,
Do you ever
and they're
think
not
that?
on the arrival or the departure board. Hi,
Well,
Mary.
maybe they're taking Valentine's balloons or Valentine's candy. I'm just saying. Maybe. No,
Ah,
I don't
whatever.
know. I mean, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we have a guest here shortly.
Yeah, I figured. Whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I don't think there are going to be any hangings that we're going to see, but who knows? Hopefully, but I really don't even care about that at this point. I just push the shit over with. I'm like, shit's went on way too long.
I know.
Way too long.
Gosh. Make the arrest already if you need to.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but somehow I just don't think so.
Oh, whatever.
Well, I don't know. Oh, well, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't happening. He can come over here. I'm going over there. Nah, that ain't happening. Why should I have to go over there? I'm not the one that wants to answer questions.
I know. We don't need any answers. We're not that curious about the whole thing. Ugh.
I'm not. I could really care less at this point. I'm just don't make. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm not that interesting myself. I mean, I'm whatever. Got other things to worry about. Yeah, I was surprised that AutoZone gave me cash back though. That really blew my mind. Then the worst part is trying to find an ATM that takes fucking deposits. Good God. I
Oh
went to
yeah. Did
five.
you find the ATM that took deposits?
Finally, the shit's like 10 miles away now. I'm like, gotta go drive all over hell's half acre. I went to five, actually six different ATMs that are all around every bank that's around me. No, hell no. Not one of them bastards it's got withdrawal, transfer, and something else. It ain't got nothing to deposit the cash in. I'm like, what the heck? I was like, any other time they would just put it back on your card and it'd take 2 or 3 days to show up back in your account, which would have been cool. But now I got the cash. You got to try to put it back in your. I got other shit to pay that can go on the card, but I don't work right this minute. So I guess probably the easiest part I'm going to do is go to Walmart, put it on one of them stupid Visa Walmart cards or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Them ones you like, if you give to somebody, you give them like a Visa card and it's got like so much on it. Just
Yeah.
do that, pay the bill, and be done with it. But it appears it's going to be easier because. Mm, oh, and to see the stupid one, I found an ATM machine that does take deposits. Guess what was
Yeah.
wrong with it?
What?
Out of service. I was
Oh.
like, what? I was like, oh my God. I'm like, really? Drove all that way and the thing doesn't work? I'm like, I said,
Yeah, that would
please.
be upsetting.
I said, please, China, just take the country over. Whoever, please take it. Just take it and be done with it. Well, actually, they already did. Mexico to own us now, so
Oh, I thought it was
declaration.
China
No, that well, Biden signed that declaration of
or whatever.
well, he got over here before. So I mean, he got over here before. So how did he do it before? He was over here this afternoon. I mean, I don't get that. He managed to get up this afternoon. So how did he do that? It's blocked. We ain't done nothing since this afternoon. Yeah, up it again, just for shits and
it,
giggles.
it, it, it sounds like he needs to come over here and tell Rhino how to run his channel again, because that's exactly what it's been sounding like to me every time I watch the stuff. He
Oh
loves to
well,
come over here and shoot out orders like he's the executive, you know, editor in chief of your channel.
oh well. All right. Since he don't want to come today, that's fine. Well, I guess the question's been answered over there at Shane's then. Who knows?
They're the ones that are keeping the story alive. It's just ridiculous.
Well, it is. It's stupid. I mean, you say what you want. Ain't got nothing to me. Oh, but I guess I better address this one since this one made his one of his shorts. Right. Oh, I'm not yelling at you, Crusader. Okay, he has a short out, and I said something about I have to go to court when I had to take Dopey to the doctors in the day that she had ultimately was put to sleep. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've gotten traffic citations in my life, and that's what I got on the way to the vets was a traffic citation. So it has nothing to do with the animal. The court case has nothing to do with the animal. It has to do with a simple traffic violation. So you can take your short and do whatever you want with that too, because there's nothing on. So if you've never got a traffic citation, booyah to you. I'm sure most people that got a driver's license have had a traffic citation. So it just so happens I got it when I was on the way to the vets with the dog. So go run with that, whatever you want to run. Ooh. Oh, well, a prince is gravely ill. Well, that's such a shame. That's such a shame. Thailand should have had bigger balls and just told them to go screw themselves the whole entire time, and their country wouldn't have been hurt as bad as it was. But at least they finally got the balls to say, sorry, China, we're not putting up with your shit.
Oh, wow. Did you see what Mary put in?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The
Wow.
Thailand, what it was about, I guess it's been about 3 weeks ago now, on January 9th, was set to put the Jabba that you were going to have two Jabba to come into the country. Well, they saw the projections of the revenue drop by billions
Oh,
overnight.
yeah, yeah.
Overnight. The planes, put it this way, on the Friday before they announced it, all the planes coming to Thailand, say the plane holds 150, had 110 people booked. As soon as word got out that they were putting the jab back in place, the bookings on the planes dropped from 110 to 4 on multiple airlines. And I know a real estate agent that lost $5 million in sales in 2 days. 3 houses, 10 rentals, and something else. And you figure you multiply that out by, I don't know how many real estate agents, but even 10 or 15, that's a huge amount. Not to mention the bar owners bitching them out because they were just starting to come back on their feet after 2.5 years because they didn't want to take 3/4 of the pie. They had to go for the whole thing for the Chinese tourists who don't tip and don't do anything else in Thailand. And business was pissed. So they imagine they rescinded that real quick.
Oh, also Zero Hedge has an article out. I think this was yesterday. I don't think it was today. But Pfizer suffers largest monthly loss of value since 2009.
I can
So
watch it.
yeah, people are figuring this shit out. So
It couldn't be that billboard that Veritas put in Manhattan.
yeah, I know, I
No,
love that. I love that. I love that.
no, couldn't be. Plus, they had like a WMAA fisticuffs
Okay, I've got to
inside the
figure out.
place.
Let me see if Project Veritas has anything out today. Hold on.
It's like, give me that iPad. Give me that iPad.
It is so funny.
Plus, that dude looked like a soy boy anyway.
Yeah, he was.
I drink almond milk. Oh.
I don't think they have anything out yet. Videos,
Oh, did you see the
live.
one? Did you see the one where they
Yeah.
were comparing cereal boxes in Mexico to cereal boxes in the United States?
No. Why are the cereal boxes telling everyone
Well, the
that they
cereal
got
boxes
dangerous
up.
crap in it and we don't
Yeah,
get to
up.
know that?
It is actually up in the corner. It says this has extreme amounts of sugar, extreme amounts of sugar, something else, and a big warning sticker on top of the corner box on the front, and like Tigger flakes, Tony the Tiger flakes. It ain't got no Tigger on the box. A lot of the boxes got like the Lucky Charms, dude. Nowhere to be seen in Mexico. I was like, what?
I know we're it's been stated. I've read a post that we are like the most unhealthy country as far as everything is
Oh, a
concerned.
lot of countries won't even take it because it's got so much bullshit in it.
Yeah. So it sounds like United States of America has been a target for a very long time.
Well, Don Ritchie, Klaus calling on line 17. Don Ritchie, Klaus calling on line 17. Oh shit, Don. Ooh. I still laugh all the time at your damn dentist story. Can't get that bad boy out of my head.
Do you want to hear something funny? Although everybody at work knows I hate Fauci. I've been saying it for the longest time since 2021, and knowing that he's been lying probably since 2020.
Well, that dude's like Dr.
Anyways,
Mingala.
yeah. Well,
He's
I had a
done all
dream
kind of
last
fucked up
night.
shit.
I had a dream last night that he was my dentist and he was the one doing the surgery. I was like, oh shit. Wait till I tell my
Oh,
supervisor about that one.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't get past. Well, my mouth. I had my mouth open for an hour and my tongue was doing. The next thing you know, I had to massage my jaw. I'm like, what? What? It was like, oh my god. It was like, oh, too much shit trying to get out of the brain at
Well,
once.
just you wait until you go through the whole procedure. You'll understand what I'm talking about then.
Oh, I'm not even looking forward to it because I know that little extractors. I got like 14 teeth in the top and probably equally as many on the bottom. Plus, there's like 7 still standing. I was like, what? Well, the one that gets me is I would never guess the country that's #1 in dental implants. Hey, let's go to the scenic tail of Turkey. What the fuck do you go to Turkey to see? I don't even know if there's anything nice to see there,
Oh
except a
yeah,
bunch of
Turkey's beautiful. But go
except a
ahead.
bunch of pajama wearing people and some camels. I mean, camels would be cool. Hey, let's go humping. Whoop whoop. I mean, riding a camel. Whoop whoop. Oh
I have to ask my son about if he's seen. I'm sure he has seen the camels there.
well,
I
now
don't
what?
think they.
Saudi Arabia is going to go to the BRICS system. I was like, oh god, that's not good.
Oh, Egypt is going, Saudi Arabia is going, and we're waiting on Germany for their verification that they're going. As soon as Germany goes, the whole thing falls apart.
Well, I hope well, that ain't good because we don't want no digital currency because you can track it. You can track it. You can
No,
turn it on and
it's
off.
we want the whole thing to fall apart. But I understand, we don't want the central banker's digital currency. No, we don't.
We
But
don't want
as soon as
nobody.
Germany goes and the whole thing falls apart, then we're going to have no other option but to join BRICS, unless there is something in the wind out there that we're not
Well,
clued
I
in
don't know.
on. I mean, I know all about the quantum financial system, but is that being done by BRICS? I don't know. It's all a
Well,
guessing game at this point.
it's all the bald man's the
It's
answer.
all speculation, so we got to
You
sit
sit
and
on
wait.
you sit on a cush. The hell's a cush? Is that like a pillow?
Yeah.
Oh God, they better have a big ass pillow for the rhino. Whew, gonna need a big cush for the rhino's ass. Yeah. That would be one country I would never think of. That definitely not the country I would thought would be #1 in implants. I don't know what I thought it would be, but I damn sure didn't think it would be fucking Turkey.
Yeah.
Thailand, I could see because I mean, realistically, if you get hurt in the Philippines, you're gonna stay fucked up. You get hurt in Thailand, you got a good chance of being put back together like you do in America. Philippines, not so much.
The cost is just unreal. I'm just
Oh
like,
well, shit.
what? 27
Well,
what the first quote was 27,000, but we'll give it to you for 23,000 since you're family.
well, I can tell
Okay.
you right now that a set of six on six, which they usually do
That's
4
just
on
the
4,
bottoms. That was just the bottoms.
right? Well, you can get a whole set 6 on 6, top and bottom, in Thailand for roughly 15,000, and that's before negotiation. That's upper and lower. That's 6 implants up top and 6 on the bottom. Just because I would take mine because I got a big mouth. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I could probably get by with 4, but I'd rather put 6 in there. And you can get them both ways. You can get the ones that pop out or the ones that actually screw the fuck in and stay with you.
And you know what, Rhino? In 10 years, there's going to be some other procedure that's going to come out that's less painful and,
Well, I'm hoping for the med
something's going
beds
to
because they
happen.
said they can regrow arms, fingers, and all that. And they said they can regrow teeth. I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Give me a new set of choppers. But
Yeah, I know.
maybe not. Probably destined to
Who
look like a fucking
knows?
chipmunk the rest of my life. Oh my, I look like Alvin. La 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 la.
Hey, Mary, did you listen to Julie Green? I've been listening to Julie
What'd
Green
she
this
say the other day that was dark and gloomy? Somebody said Julie Green was dark and gloomy today. I
because
said,
she was talking about the amount of deaths that we're going to see. Are you
about
ready?
it. We're already seeing that. I mean, you
Yeah,
want
but I don't know. I think more on a massive scale than what we're seeing now. I don't
I'd
know.
want to see a lot more just run a G through everybody's neighborhood and you'll see people dropping like flies. Woo! Yeah, that's
I
because
mean,
nobody wants.
but we see one every day, don't we? There's at least one or two every day, almost every other
Right.
day. Oh, it seems like every time I
Sure.
wake up,
Well,
somebody's
I'm just
passed
I'm just
away.
waiting for one of these 747s to go. Oh well, both
Oh,
pilots kind of took a crap and the plane went. Wah! Or better yet, a A380. That would be even worse. Three on that bad boy. I'm like, whoa, shit.
I would like to know what happened to that ship that was taking all the Bradleys to Ukraine. I mean, what, it just broke down or was it hacked? I mean, it makes you wonder because of all the the Suez Canal, the Evergreen
Oh well,
shipping
they got
containers
a
that
track.
kept,
Well, did you hear that? They got a traffic jam at the Panama Canal.
and again, yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is the first one I've heard of lately, but they got like a backup because I don't. They
One
didn't
got
say it. They
stuck.
didn't. They didn't
One
say it.
got
No.
stuck, but it wasn't anything major. They were able to get it unstuck, but it took a few hours to get it unstuck. Okay, so that caused a traffic jam in the Suez Canal. So I don't know. I just think there's some major cyber hacking going on like crazy. Oh, it just reminds me of Hogan's Heroes. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this just reminds me of Hogan's Heroes and all the sabotage that they did on that show for World War II. Same kind of thing.
I know nothing.
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 Yeah.
Uh,
There's only one of those people still alive. Everybody else is dead from the show.
right. Well, hell, everybody that you knew and grew up with, like Journey. Who knew Steve Perry was 73 years old? Neil Sean, 68. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 76. Sylvester Stallone, 68. Shit, Clint Eastwood's in his 90s, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Potato Head's house got raided last summer, and now we see it. What, the house or the raid? Well, I don't know. They need to speed their crap
Oh
up a
yeah,
lot.
I know. Biden had more documents coming out of his ass today. Yep, they
Well,
were searching the beach house today.
they're getting ready to throw that big ass seal over the overboard and let the shark eat his ass. But what's that mean? They're going to install Kamala or whatever. I mean,
That's even worse.
none of this shit makes any sense. None of it makes any sense.
No.
Biden thinks, oh yeah, it's his own people doing the shit.
Yeah, they're humiliated by him. They finally woke up to the fact that, oh my gosh, nobody's going to vote Democrat ever again with this, potato head in office.
Well, it
And
don't
now
matter
they
if they
got to
vote.
figure out, oh, it doesn't matter because as soon as Camilla gets in there, they're ruined both ways. What are they going to do? Ah, they're cornered. It's kind of funny. Just as long as it doesn't go on for 2 more years, please.
Well, Don07 said that Donald Trump will be back in the White House by March 4th. So mark your calendars. That's
Yeah,
only a
I know,
scant.
but then there's this thing that he kept saying April Fools, April Fools. In all his speech, in the last 2 speeches he had, he kept referencing April. I'm like, oh, don't tell me April. I don't want to hear April.
Well, the one I
And
be
then you got
laughing at.
Phil G going off on everybody. Phil G's going off on everybody today. He did a
Well,
whole.
why? Because his little
He's pissed off it's taking too long, and he says he's going to pull the trigger himself if they don't get off their ass and pull it.
what's up, Joe? Well, that's because he's pissed off because the last thing that he predicted blew up in his face on what, the 26th? That shit that was
Yeah,
supposed to happen on the
it's
26th
because
with the
the
loaf of
stuff that
bread and
he's
all that
saying
shit.
isn't coming true, and so now he's getting pissed off because people are leaving, and
Well, he's probably
so
mad because he had to stroke the IRS $21,000 check. But oh well, you said the IRS was defunct and out of business. Well, why did you write him a check so fast? What are you scared of, big boy? I'm
I'm not
just
sure
saying,
that
if you
was
were
it.
that
It was.
confident that the IRS was going to be defunct, why'd you write him a check so fast?
He says, "Let me ask you a question. You know who you are." So he's speaking to this person that gives him intel, I guess. What would you do if I just flipped the switch myself? You can't stop it without me, and you know it. What makes you
Well, the
think
only
I'm
thing,
bluffing? Have
well, the
I
only,
not done something similar in the past? Who stopped me then? Tick
well,
tock.
the TikTok. The only thing that would happen is Carrie would dark in the other room if he flicked the switch. She wouldn't be able to read a magazine because she'd be in the other room and be sitting in the dark.
Okay.
Oh, Phil, your ass, flick that switch again.
Well,
Shit's funny. Da, 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 da. I was hoping for
yeah,
some
he's
fireworks
getting
tonight.
pissed. He went on a huge rant today. Oh, and then
Oh,
he told the guy that he needed to call him by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, let's see here. Any word? Did he call you?
oh my goodness, I got bounced again. Hello, I'm back.
No word that he got a phone call.
Well, the funniest part is, oops.
So,
The funniest part is, he's like, whatever. I said, in other words, I should go watch Phil D to see him get pissed off. That's funny. What's he on? D Live still or whatever?
well, he didn't do a show. It's on his Telegram.
Well.
He did.
All right.
He's writing it. He's not doing a show. I believe
Oh,
we
all right.
are and have been at the max yield point for months. I believe we are about to slide down the negative return slope. The time is now. That's what he keeps saying.
Well, okay. If we were at fifth, say 50% people being awake, we've slid back to 30. 20% have gone back to sleep and wish they was never awoken. I'm joining one of them. I mean, really, I wish I was asleep and didn't know none of this shit because you'd be much better off.
Oh, I know. I kind of agree with you there.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a window of opportunity, and it seems like we've passed it. But I don't know.
well, it seems like, not to be nasty or pick on him, but old Donald, he's zigging and zagging more than a goddamn whatever. I mean, he zips from over here and then he's over there. I'm like, dude, all you got to come out and say, okay, the first vaccine that came out was all saline. It was all bullshit. The stuff that they're putting out now is poison. Don't take it. But he's not going to do that. So whatever.
Hi, Joe.
What's up, JoJo? JoJo's in the house. I don't know.
Okay, so let's see what we could be waiting on. I've been trying to figure this out on the
Yeah, maybe the time.
documents. And who else needs to be totally exposed and put out there? A lot more on child trafficking is coming out, huge amounts, especially with Missouri. I didn't like, hearing what happened in Missouri. There's like
Oh,
95 children. Was it
uh,
995? Or was it
well, everybody was
900?
also saying that I was somewhat wrong on the shit in Memphis. There's a post on my Rhino Nation chat that says one of the police officers' wives was sleeping with this dude that they beat the shit out of. And pretty much it was an organized hit from this police officer with five of his buddies to take this dude the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I read that.
And put it this way, the mayor of Memphis is going to be hating life because if I was a lawyer, I'd be suing him for $1 billion plus because they still have people that need to be fired. The district supervisor, the chief of patrol, and the training officer from the police side of the house need to go. The EMS lieutenant, they already put on notice. Okay, the deputy fire chief should be gone, and both the fire chief and the police chief should be put on notice. If you so much as spit the wrong fucking way, your ass is going to be gone too.
Yeah, I heard that. And Camilla was at the funeral today too, which is whatever. I know we know what you're trying to turn this into, but if it's really the case that this was a domestic squabble that turned deadly, then there's no reason for you to be there. Um,
Well, I don't know if
there's a
they're going to
posting
find.
of the Western Ukraine. Did you hear this? The Western Ukraine people ran away from the military recruitment of war, where they went into this village. They arrived to the village and could not find anyone. Not because everyone is at the front, because they just took off. So the military is trying to recruit people in Ukraine to go fight, and
Well, put it.
so everybody's leaving.
Well, I don't think the recruit is the correct word. More
Right,
like
right.
round the fuck up like horses would be more akin to what they were doing. They were not recruiting. They were more like rounding
It
it up
wasn't
like,
a
hey, here's a
it
horse. Let's
wasn't a
grab and go.
volunteer. It wasn't a volunteer position, no.
Yeah, it was volunteer, all right. You put a rope around your neck. Come here, big boy. Let's go to the frickin' corral. We got your ass. As far as Randy Sense, you're not going to find a receipt, but from my understanding, the first vaccines that came out were nothing but saline. Can I prove that for a fact? No, I can't, and nobody else will be able to either. But
There's a video out there. You got to find the guy from France that took a batch of the jabs, and he's a scientist and was going through all of them. And you would see him. This video was probably over a year old, and it's from France. And he just starts chucking these ones, to the side, saying saline, 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 and then he comes across one that isn't saline, and then does this whole screenshot and everything. And then he ended up getting murdered. Somebody killed him after his whole presentation. Weeks later, he ended up dead. They murdered him. His girlfriend came on and was talking about how they came in and murdered him. Yeah, Patriot Missile. You watched that? I did too.
well, you also look at the vial. Normally, a vial that has stuff in it will have a label around the middle of the bottle. The stuff for the Jabadoo has the label. Well, wait a minute, I just said that wrong. The normal stuff that comes to be a shot would come with the label around the center of the vial. The Jabadoo one comes with the label towards the bottom because they don't want you to see that it has tinting in the bottom of the solution or whatever the crap is called or is, because it has something in there that changes your two helix DNA to a three helix DNA, which I'm not 100% sure, but is supposedly irreversible. Not to mention it has 46 known carcinogens. Who knows how many unknown carcinogens are in the crap, plus a bunch of
Okay,
other good,
let me
nasty
tell
stuff.
you this too. There's a website called How Bad Is Your Batch? What happened, you also can go onto BitChute and watch Dr. Michael Yeardon from the UK. He Kingston University did a study on the VAERS report. The VAERS report is adverse reactions to the jab, or adverse reactions to anything. And the doctors are supposed to be reporting it in the system. Now it's always underreported because not every doctor goes ahead and reports adverse reactions to whatever medications they're handing out. Now, what he has done is he's gone ahead and went through the VAERS report and has found out that it's not the same thing in every batch. There's some batches that are more toxic than others. Now, there's also a doctor, and I have the link. I could probably, well, I can't drop it because I don't have a wrench anymore. It's on the NIH website, Anthony Fauci's website, but there's a doctor there that doesn't seem to agree with Anthony Fauci, so he's been writing articles on hot lots is what he calls it. Same thing, Kingston University on their VAERS report. So they're finding out that they did not put the same formula in each and every batch. There's different things in different batches. Now, my theory, my guess is that we went along with, because I'm watching the video from France indicating, okay, they put a whole bunch of salines in one batch along with some other shit in the other inside the batch. So it's like you're playing Russian roulette, actually. And you will also notice that Governor DeSantis is doing an investigation on the manufacturers of the vaccine to determine what went into these vaccines. So you can look that up too, because he went for a grand jury, and the grand jury went ahead and approved the investigation. So that's ongoing right now. But yes, Michael Yeardon on BitChute has a whole thing, and go on to the NIH website, and I think the article is called The Truth of COVID or something like that. It was written back in April of 2022.
Oh, not a good thing. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh, what's funny too is my cousin, not the dentist. I have another cousin that is not the dentist, the pharmacist. My cousin is married to a pharmacist, okay, and he's way up
Good.
there in the pharmacy thing. All right. So we were having dinner, and I was asking him about all of this, and he just shook his head. Yes, he goes, I really wish I could get the research documents on what they did, but he was just verifying, solidifying everything that I already knew. But my mom was sitting right next to me. I'm like, I told you. Look, he's telling you, because she didn't believe me. So I'm just like, well, he knows it's true.
I'm sure.
But he's not the type of pharmacist that's behind the, he's not at Walmart. He's at the hospitals, and he's more of a a consultant or something. I don't know. He goes around to different pharmacies, so it's not like he's handing out these shots. He's not doing that. But he wanted all the documentation, the research, and I know, Steve Bannon has Naomi Wolf. So I wanted to see if she had anything on her iCloud site. I used to have it. I used when they first released the first 50,000 pages. I printed the whole sucker up. I was going through it, and then I threw it out. I didn't think I needed to keep it. And now I wish I did keep it. Are you there, Rhino? Did you go away?
No.
Okay.
The trash man must have loved you.
Why?
Because that many pieces of paper, that was extra, like probably the extra 2 cans they had to throw in a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
I had it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I threw it out because I was getting sick of waiting on everything. I was like, ah, damn, this shit's taking forever.
Well, this has not been the fastest train ride ever.
No, it has not. Slow boat to China. That's what my dad always
It's
used
more
to
like a
say.
puddle jumper with a paddle boat.
The rowboat to China. Ah,
Right. And you only got one oar.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, guess what the forecast for here tomorrow is? Oh, it's gonna rain again. I'm like, come on now. It's been like day 3.5.
Yeah.
Oh, but the nature lovers will be happy. We have the varsity and junior varsity frog team doing the jump in the pond, jumping in the drainage ditch act. Ooh,
You should
we're about
watch
it.
that Michael Yearden video right now. You would be amazed about it. Okay, he's like, I think they're targeting certain cities and populations, and that's why they're looking at the manufacturing and distribution to find out
Oh well, I
what
know
was
they're
in these
going after
suckers. And
different people because I
yeah,
know I know two people that are in the military that one's black and one's white, and they were well, for lack of a better word, fucking around whether they were going to get the jab or do or not. And the white guy goes, "Okay, I'm going to get it." And the things they had, one who has a red cap and the other one had a green cap. Well, when the white guy said he was going to get it, the chick picked up the red cap, and then he's like, "No, no, no, let me think about it." So he hopped out the chair, and then the black guy got up there, and he goes, "All right, I'm ready to go." And then he picked up the one that had the green cap. I said, "Well, what the fuck is the deal?" And when he finally got it, I go, "What the fuck's the difference?" He goes, "Well, that's on a need to know basis." I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." So they both said, "We ain't getting we're not getting either one of us done."
I
Oh, did you see the one where the judge made him? He was going to get 5 years probation or 5 year jail sentence, but he cut it down to a year if he agreed to get Jabadude within 30 days. What? That was somewhere down south near here. So now the guy's like following a lawsuit or something, but it was he took the deal, but he now don't want to get Jabadude, so he got himself a lawyers.
Now, why would your own military? I mean, I could see this as a bioweapon with trying to destroy our military, but coming in from someplace else. I can't see our own military people knowing this. I it's beyond me. But
Well,
I
yeah, but
mean,
I mean, if you watch the Russell J. Gould thing, the guy they had a whole busload of soldiers that were told to eat MREs. Well, he was the only dude on the bus that didn't eat the
they
MRE. Well,
them.
everybody on the
Yeah,
bus
yeah,
passed out, and
yeah.
it was like, what? That was an eye opener. I said, oh shit. Meals ready to eat aren't that bad, but man, I'll tell you what. whew, they do a number on you because they clog your ass up. It's like somebody put a cork in your butthole because,
I
man.
mean, they've been experimenting on our soldiers for a very long time. I don't know why it wouldn't surprise me. Um, yeah.
Well, they like doing the social justice warrior shit on
We
the
just,
on the
it's
military
it's
first.
just so hard to get your mind there or wrapped around that would actually be happening. But
Well, you still have half the majority of the country that don't believe the World Trade Center was brought down by the U.S. government.
yeah, I know. I know, to weaken the military. I get it, but I mean, if I was a nurse, if I was a nurse in the military and I was told that, you know, you have to give the red cap to certain people and the blue, I mean, I would be like, excuse me, that you're telling me that the same formula is not, these are two different formulas, and I would just not be able to do that, I don't think.
Well, that's like now. I mean, if you go to hospital now, you used to be like, okay, I might get better if I'm sick. I'm sick. I ain't riding my bike that much because I'm afraid,
Especially
scared.
if you start, give, okay, let's say, the excuse would be, well, the white people have to get this color top for this formula, and the African Americans need this particular formula just because of their genes or how they're made up. So this is why for the two different formulas. Okay, but then if you start seeing people dropping after you've given it, excuse me, I would be backing away saying, uh-uh, you know? Yeah, no
Right.
souls, Mary, no souls. No, I just, this is just very hard to
Well, I mean, you
understand.
look at the British dudes where they do the foxhound instead of using foxes. They use human beings. Like, who would have thought? I mean, come on now. Hey, look,
Well, the
it's
whole
like,
Ukraine thing, there's a posting out there that shows you all the pharmaceutical companies in Kiev that are all of our pharmaceutical companies over there. And then there's a posting, and of course, I don't know whether it's real or not, but it kind of, I would think maybe there's some truth to the fact that they were testing on Ukrainians because the Ukraines, if you ask the people, who do you want? Do you want to be Ukraine or do you want to be Russia? Most of them are saying Russia. So
well,
there's
that's
got
like,
to
have
be
you
a
ever
reason.
seen
And
some
what's
of the
the
creatures
reason?
they brought out
Is
of the
people
waters
getting
around
tested on?
Chernobyl? Have you seen some of the creatures, the fish or whatever you want to
No,
call
I
them that
haven't.
they've caught outside of Chernobyl?
No.
Oh man, they look like some. I don't even know how you describe what them things look like. It's like what? And it's like, did that happen because of the radiation, or did that happen because of what these dudes were testing on the shit or the crap that they're putting in the water that's going into the damn lake?
Yeah, I think there's some mad scientists or some. I think that it used to be you just had to worry about one or two mad scientists out there that were doing freaky shit. Well, I think we got a hell of a lot more mad scientists out there. The population's growing for mad scientists. They're just experimenting everything.
Well, hello, we have a bunch of Dr. Mengelas. Dr. Mengele. Whoop, whoop, Dr. Mengele. Uh, well,
They're
that's like
just
Fauci
they
cutting the
just got
vocal
this they just got this God complex, it seems. They
uh,
just they've crossed lines that they're not supposed to cross.
oh, yeah. Oh, I agree to that. Definitely. Well, that's like Fauci cutting the vocal cords of the dog so they didn't make noise. I'm like, come
I
on.
know. I know. Come on. For what? For what purpose? What did we learn from that experiment?
No, but
Did we really
you know what they ought
go
to do if
ahead?
they catch Fauci or they convict him? They ought to throw him into the gorilla pit. They ought to throw him into the gorilla pit. Let Bobo the gorilla have his way with him. There you go.
I'd rather, well, gorillas or lions. I would rather, I think I'd rather have the lion. I'd like to tear it up. The gorilla would beat him up. The lion would eat him up.
So I don't know. We need to find the animal that would try to stud him first. Telling you, man. You know God was drinking heavy when he made the animals in Africa. Telling you. You look at the hyena. Look at the hyena. Uh, look at the giraffe. Let's see.
Yeah,
What else is
gator
there?
pit.
Right. Hell, you ought to throw him in there with a.
Oh.
You ought to throw him in there with a hippo, dude. I saw this video the other day where they got this like speedboat and shit.
Yeah, I
It,
saw
it
it
slows down for something, and this freaking hippo pops out of the water like a fucking submarine. It damn dude in the back. I'm like, holy shit! I didn't know hippos could stay underwater that long. They're like they walk along the bottom of the water and shit like a submarine,
Yeah, they
and they
do.
can stay underwater for a pretty long time for as big as them bastards are. You're like, holy shit!
I saw that one too.
And this
I think
bastard
I
looked like
put it in Rhino chat for you.
right. It looked like this dude ain't. It looked like this hippo ain't had lunch in a while because he damn near ate the dude with the fucking running the motor. I was like, oh shit. He's ready to take that Evan root instead. He's like, I'll munch on that. Fuck, it looks tasty.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with an alligator. The only thing they make is good shoes, boots, whatever. Same way with a snake. Don't like snakes neither. Nope, don't like snakes.
Hmm.
Serious. Who knew? I watched a documentary of that shit the other day. I never knew hippos could stay underwater that long. I didn't. I mean, I never paid attention to a fucking hippo, but them bastards are like submarines and shit. They're like they suck air and they thing you know to go underwater for an extended period of time. For as big as them bastards are, they're trucking along the bottom of the pool like, hey, do 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 do. God help you, they see something they want to eat, man. It's like game on. Beep.
Yeah. Well, if I were anybody, I just there is word that they are trying to use the mRNA delivery system on other things as well. And Dr. Robert Malone is just fit to be tied. So no flu shots, no shingle shot, nothing. I'm not doing anything. I've got my big eye pills. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm going to use. So, yeah, I think they're going to try to incorporate this mRNA into other things. It seems like that's what they're doing.
Oh, I saw that video too, man. The hippo bit the crocodile in half, man, like he was a fucking I don't know what, like a sandwich. The head, the feet, and all that shit. He bit that bitch right in half, and the tail was still moving and the legs still moving. And the fucking hippo ate the whole top half of the crocodile. I know the crocodile was going, where the fuck did this big bastard come from? Beep. Submarine hippo. Doo-doo-doo. I bet you they got a periscope too. They're like, ooh, look. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dive, dive, dive. Oh, look. Look, matey, there's a croc. There's a croc in the shallow water. Let's go eat his ass for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like, have you ever seen like Steve Irwin? Have you ever seen the barb that comes out of whatever them damn thing is, a ray or whatever the thing it was that killed him?
Oh, the stingray. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that looks like worse than a damn deer tip on a fucking crossbow.
Well, obviously it is because it killed Steve Irwin.
Well, he didn't have no chance because the thing stuck him like 5 or 6 times. So it's not like what
Well, I don't. Did it really stick him that many times? I would think just the
they had
first.
something come out the other day that said he got stuck multiple times. It wasn't just one shot and he was done. He got stuck like 5 or 6 times. That's why he couldn't stop doing it. If he would have got stuck once, it would have been bad enough. But he got like the manta ray was not a happy camper that day. Put it that way. He was having a bad day because he supposedly stuck him like 6 times or more. I was like, oh shit.
I'll have to read about that. I didn't read about that.
Go look. All you got to do is look at the tail of a manta ray or whatever. That thing is like a
Yeah, I
spear.
know. Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Well, that's their defense system, you know.
Right. No, thank you. I could stay away from them. Do 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 do. Well, you know. Plus, he was always wearing them skin tight shorts. That's probably why the animal went after him. You know, crocodile said, "Hey, bitch, what are you wearing them tighty pants for?" Ah. But the old what's his daughter took over the zoo now, the Bindi or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Bindi.
yeah. Both of his children are doing well with
Right.
all of that. More power to them.
Gotta love the accent though. What's up there, mate? Ooh. Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
British chicks
Which?
got a funky cool accent. They're like, woo my.
Yeah, they do. Oh, the Brunson case has been reopened and will go to conference February 17th.
Oh yeah, it's been refiled, but you know where it's going to be filed too, don't you? The
Yeah, I
circular
don't know.
file. It's going to go hit the circular file. Sing. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, the best animal to come back is a koala bear. The bitch just sleeps for 18 hours a day. then, then it eats fucking eucalyptus leaves, which are pretty much like cocaine. It's sitting there snorting cocaine for another 2 hours of the day. Then it goes, has a little sex with the other koala bears. Then the bitch goes back to sleep. What a fucking life. I'm going to sleep for 18 hours. I'm going to go snort me a little cocaine. I'm going to go get my little dang dang wet. And then I'm just going to crawl back up in a tree and take a nap for another 18. That sounds like the best. That sounds like the best animal to come back as.
Oh, did you see that? What reporter was that? Award-winning journalist arrested on child porn charges months after FBI seized classified documents in home raid. Where did they? Let's see. He was an investigative journalist. Former national security investigative producer with ABC News has been arrested. James
But,
Gorder Meek.
but you have to wonder if they're not running these people through and just reprogramming their brains and shit. Because I mean, like this getting to be ridiculous, dude. It's like there's some there's like seem like there's more of them than there is of us as far as being fucked up in the head. Like
Yeah.
I mean, most of your people that I know of see a kid walking down the street, they don't think, hey, look, there's lunch. I bet he tastes good with Heinz 57 sauce on him. You're like, what? Just saying.
I don't know.
Well, what an interesting experience. Oh my. Oh, once again, there's Laurie C. and Kayla's Venmo and Cash App are right below our avatar. So if you wish to donate, please do so. Every little bit helps because they're going to have a big hospital bill. That's what we're trying to defray. And it has nothing to do with the Rhino. He does nothing to do except putting it below his avatar. So, but anything you can donate would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's fine too. My public service announcement for today. Well, yeah.
I heard that too, Mary. I'm just leery about how accurate that is. I mean, I
Eggs
knew,
have been injected.
you know about the feed, right? The
Yeah,
chicken feed,
that you change
hen
them
feed.
from what the bullshit feed from certain. Well, it's not only the certain place because I ain't gonna give them props, but it has different manufacturers use the same company or whatever to put the feeds. You change the feed, the eggs go woohoo. The chickies go, oh yeah, let's lay some eggs now, big boy. Whereas you feed them the tainted shit, they say, nope, I ain't laying shit for your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see that no, see that's shit like that just makes you go, okay, if the White House are in charge, what in the fuck is going the fuck on here? Everything is getting just. It's like, okay, well, what do you have actual command over? Because it seems like everything is being run by the evil motherfuckers compared to, oh, gee, we have the pencil sharpener here. Would you like a number two pencil sharpened? Oh well, deep state's all we beating their ass, but oh, they got control of the egg population, they got control of the gas prices, they got control of the lumber, they got control of
Yeah, I
everything that
know.
matters.
You have no idea what's true and what's not true. You know, it's just a whole psyop thing. It's just going crazy. You know, put fear into you. Don't buy eggs or whatever because buy them directly from the farmer. We just don't know. We just don't know. Is there a video out there of a scientist going ahead and breaking open up an egg and doing some sort of scientific discovery that it's been laced with something? Do we know? Has anybody been testing the eggs and creating a YouTube video about it? I'd like to see it.
I don't know. I'm hoping to find an egg that's got the pterodactyl in it. Let's repopulate the earth with some pterodactyls. We would have no need for an airplane no more. You just harness a pterodactyl and you just fly them wherever you fucking want to.
I wish I knew the name of that French scientist that did that. I'll have to try to track down that video. I'm sure it's on BitChute somewhere.
Oh man,
BitChute
that's.
seems to have all of
I
those
thought
videos
Rumble was
from.
bad enough. Fucking trying to play on BitChute, it's even worse. Good lord.
Well, it. I've been finding a lot of videos that are from Europe over on BitChute. Is BitChute a European, like a Rumbles USA? Is BitChute European? Maybe that's the case. I don't know.
I don't know who owns BitChute. I've
Neither do I.
never, never went whatever.
Let me
Never
see.
was
I'm
that
just gonna.
intrigued.
Who owns BitChute?
Probably the fucking Chinese.
Um, Created by Ray Vay, but it doesn't tell me. Let me see. Um, it describes itself as offering freedom of expression, while the service is known for hosting for right individuals. Okay, hate speech, whatever. Shut the hell up. I'm gonna see if it's. Oh, Newbury, England.
Oh, Newberry.
Okay, so it's Europe.
Newberry, England.
Yeah, BitChute's corporate identity was registered by Ray Vay in January 2017 in Newbury, England. So that's why they use it over. Yeah, all the European stuff is on BitChute.
Well, isn't that
I'll
special?
have to find out what that scientist, what his name is.
Oh, well, amazingly, the U.S. decided not to send F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. I was like, fuck would fly them anyway.
Oh, I know. And now France is saying that they were going to send their fighter jets, and then Russia went ahead and told France, I wouldn't make that move if I were you. So we'll have to see. I
Tell you what,
personally seem to think that since their equipment keeps malfunctioning over there that we have given them, that we have given them our crap. It's what I think we've given them.
Well,
There's a lot of malfunctions going on over there.
yeah, but okay. The reason you wouldn't know with the Americans because you have like a tank battalion, support battalion behind it. That okay, that needs a tweak here or a tweak there. Is you got somebody to turn the screwdriver, turn the wrench, whereas over there, wah wah, you ain't got nothing. Oh, did you see the one where the dude had a 50 cal and he was knocking the Russian helicopter out of the sky? I think it was over in Syria. He got a 50 cal and it's like whatever that uh little Russian made helicopter is. I can't think what the damn thing's called now. We got one that looks just like it almost, but he's sitting there 50 cal and you see the thing there, the helicopter smoking and spinning around like what? He just keeps on wailing on it with a 50 cal. It's like damn.
Hmm.
50 cal's fun. I had fun playing with them. Best is the Mark 19 grenade launcher.
Yeah.
You ever hear? If you ever hear like the sound of a potato getting puffed out of a tailpipe of a car, that's what it sounds like. It's like poof, poof, poof. Every 30 seconds, you just pull the trigger. A hand grenade goes by, feed on the belt goes out the gun, and goes 400 or 500 yards downrange, and it goes kaboom. Like, where do you hide from shit like that? You only got to be close. You ain't even got to be like deadly accurate.
Oh, did you see? Okay, I put this on Rhino Chat a couple days ago, where this Russian soldier was being targeted by a Ukrainian drone, and he
He beat the
played.
shit out of the drone
Yes, he
because
played
he
dead.
played dead because the dude dropped flying the drone, dropped it down. The dude would I don't know what the hell he was dropping it down for, and the dude popped up like wah, poof, grabbed that bad boy and said, "What?" I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "What?" I don't understand the drone operator. I'm like, "Why are you going to drop the drone? You what to see if he's dead?" I'm like, I didn't get that part. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Why would you do that? If you're flying the fucking thing." I'm like, "Okay, the dude's down, so you're going to drop the drone down to within arm's length that he can grab the shit and fuck the drone up." It was funny. I watched that twice today. I was like, that was funny. I was like, oh look, he's playing possum.
Yep,
I'm like, well, who
yep,
the fuck was flying the drone? That's just stupid.
yeah.
I mean, that's like okay, say just for curiosity that you're playing Peep and Tom with a drone, and the chick sees you and shit. You're gonna stand there while she throws a fucking book at the drone to kill it. I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense.
I know.
Just saying.
I would really like to know how much of all of this is true because, well, some of it is. Because when I go to that on YouTube and type in Ukraine live feed and get those 16 cities to pop up, I have yet seen, you know, have not seen any rockets through the skies or anything. I don't know. I mean,
I guess we'll
obviously
find out.
they're not going to do it. It's not a non-stop type of thing. They attack and then obviously I'm not watching it while the attack is happening. But
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Restream and chat must have froze because ain't nobody saying nothing.
I mean, I really go ahead and keep a very close eye on Telegram. So when I see the strikes going on, I know about it as soon as somebody posts it, like Israel and Gaza. That was going on the other day. Um, and then I normally come to my computer and look at the live feed to see if the shit's actually going on. But I have yet to see it.
Well, maybe they're hiding it from you.
Yeah, that could be too. That's what my mom said. She goes, "Well, they could be manipulating that site." Yeah.
Right.
But I would think they would want us to see it, but I mean, that's how they collect all their money.
Realistically, if they're trying to wake people up, they're not doing a very good job of it because
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
know what I should have done while I was at the retirement center for 10 days? I always see these people walking around with the Ukrainian flag button. I should have wore a Russia button. Started walking around.
you should have had a big you should have had a big button that had a picture of Putin on it, or a button that says "I love Pootie Poot," as
Oh,
Hitler would call him.
I could have started some
I
really
love
good.
Pootie Poot.
I could have started some really good gossip at the retirement center. That's for sure.
I'm not going to say a word. I could go with a lot of them to be nice. I'll shut up. Nope, 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 nope. I can see it now. I can see your mom fielding a lot of questions now.
I know.
Hey, baby, who was that hot young whippersnapper that was with you the other day? I was like, oh my goodness. I can see it now. I still laugh at that fucking dentist story.
I know.
Well, plus, I went to the oral surgeon. I'm like, what? I was already done. As soon as you said that one, I was already no, I was already like, oh my god, this is gonna be funny.
So when you go have your procedure done to have your teeth done, you are going to be sitting in that chair laughing your ass off the entire time, and the guy's going to be
Oh,
like,
I'm probably not
"Stay,
gonna be
stay
laughing
still, would you?"
because I'm sure like let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got 14 teeth. Oh, I got 14 teeth, but there's only like three of them that ain't. I mean, three of them that aren't broke on the top, and God knows at the bottom. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun yanking all them bad boys out. I'm like, I'll be so doped up then. It'd be good comedy. I wish I could do a show then. Hey, what's up? I'm telling you, the drugs
Yeah.
I want are the shit that Kamala's got because I ain't never seen a drug make you as happy as that bitch is. Whatever
Oh,
she's on,
great.
whether it be dope, drugs, or whatever it is, I'd like
Okay,
to
so
have some of that shit.
we're going to go from an old man that has dementia to a um, woman who is on drugs and just laughs like a hyena all the time. That's just going to be wonderful.
Yeah, but just think what it'll do for the knee pad industry.
Oh, laughing stock of the world.
Well, just think
Whatever.
what it'll do for the knee pad industry. They'll have to work double shifts. You too can get your vice presidential knee pad signed by
We got to
Hump Alpha.
figure out, okay, let's go, Brandon. It will be obsolete. So now we got to figure out a new one.
Let's go pogo stick.
No, something a song can be written to.
Uh,
Um,
let's go pogo stick. Let's go
no, Kid Rock
pogo
did a really
stick.
good one, and so did a couple other people. So it'd have to be something that they can write songs to. Let's go,
Oh,
Bob Marley. Isn't that what
oh,
Monkey Works always calls her, Bob Marley?
right. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I like the cackling hyena. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
She is though. Even then, she was talking to the kids about, oh yeah, the stars, and she was high as a fucking kite, dude. I was like, damn. And that one, she was on somewhere in Houston. Hey, Houston! What's up?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
god damn. I said, man, I want some of that shit. I said, I've never taken a drug or alcohol that made you that happy. I'm like, god damn, that's got to be some good shit there. That's pretty funny. I don't know. We must have froze on both ends because I don't see nothing moving in chat on either side. Restream or YouTube. Nothing
I
moving.
wonder if it ended and we don't even know it.
Yeah, that could be. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to find out.
Here, I can go on my phone. Let me check.
That would be interesting. That means we got struck. We got taken the fuck down. That would be interesting as shit. Still says we got 46 people watching, so I don't know.
All right, I gotta put it like this. Hold on.
Interesting. Because chat ain't moved for like 5 to 10 minutes now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it says live 47.
I don't know.
Okay, Patrick Kelly says you're still live.
All right. Everybody in the trance. Put them to sleep. Oh my goodness.
All right.
That's interesting. Oh well. I guess everybody's somewhere else.
Well, how is your dog doing?
She's fine. She's good.
Anything new with her?
Nope. Feeding her a can of feeding her like a bitch now. Getting another can of dog. Another the she's eating dry food. She got food now that she actually likes. Plus, I'm feeding her canned stuff too. So she's getting fat. She need to fatten up. She's getting fat.
Yeah.
I could tell. I picked her up. I had to pick her up the other day. I was like, "Oh my goodness, you're getting heavy, girl." She don't like rain though, which I don't understand because she loves pool. She loves water in a pool, but she don't like rain coming down on her. Yeah.
Well, I hope Iran doesn't. I'm worried about Iran.
Why are they number
But
two on the?
because of their, I think they'll retaliate somehow, and I just
Oh, I thought they were number two on the dental implant list. I'm like, oh, let's go to Iran. Woo!
no.
No, thank you.
Uh-oh, Chewy wants out.
Oh no, time to go play in the mud.
Time, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and drop, okay, because I gotta let him outside. All right. Well, have a good evening. It was good talking to you, Rhino. Good
Good
seeing
talking to
everyone.
you. Have a good night. Good luck with the
You
teeth.
too. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Not on Roku. Well, guess I'll have to go watch another show so I can get the lowdown of what's going on. Uh, Interesting. Right. Right. Uh, Gotta track my package too, see if it made it here yet. It's supposed to be out for delivery tomorrow, I guess. Should have been here today, but didn't go nowhere in a day and a half, so guess they wanted to make sure it shows up on Thursday instead of Wednesday. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Oh, got a big quarter pounder. Ooh. Ooh, oh yeah, did the Taco Bell breakfast thing the other day. Definitely not worth going to. Got burritos that got like next to nothing in them. They're cheap, but they got next to nothing in them. And they shorted me a hash brown too, rat bastards. Ooh, Joy and her new phone. Joy's got her new phone. Oh yes. Good luck if you figured it out yet. Good luck if you figured it out yet. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh, I know my phone's got a page and a half of icons. I only know what like 6 of them do. Doesn't fuck with the other 7. The worst part when you fucking know the shit's on the phone, you just got to remember the position, and God help you knock out an icon because it fucks up the whole shit. They don't just move one position; the bitches move like 2 and 3 positions, fuck you all up again. You're like, what? Then I found a third page the other day that I didn't even know existed. It got a bunch of icons on it too. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know these existed. I don't even know what none of them do on that page. I didn't know the page existed until the other day, and I've had the phone for what 3 months now. Of course, this phone got a mind of its own sometimes. Does shit whenever it wants to. That's like you turn it, restart it. The bastard will restart itself 3 times before it's fucking happy. Like, what are you doing, phone? You may need a rubber raft here soon. I'm telling you, it's raining its ass off again. Jeez, 3rd day in a row. 3rd day in a row. Oh, I'll direct your attention to the Laurie C. and Kayla Venmo Cash Apps right below my avatar. You can donate. Please do. If you don't feel like it, then don't bother then either. Any donation is appreciated. It's to help defray Laurie C's humongous hospital bill. And yes, she is in the hospital. She was fighting for her life, was in ICU with on a ventilator and not doing very well. She's much better now. But yeah, better than me, but still not out of the woods. So still up directing prayers her way, and also to Kimmy Young, my friend Selwyn, and anybody else that needs prayers. Like Pamela's husband, Shell's husband, was recovering from heart attacks, I think, and whoever else is ailing or in need. So I don't know. Guess I'm gonna get out of here. Got some things to do. Got some shit to watch. Thanks everybody for showing up on Hump Day. We'll be back tomorrow for something Thursday. Everybody be blessed, be safe. Thanks for showing up. Rhino Nation 8 out. See y'all later. Bye. What? What you doing, Dogger? What you doing? What you doing, Dogger? What you doing, pup?